Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into JSY Talks Football. Big up tonight for the sponsor on the intro video. Smash a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. This is your prediction show. Are we doing Stu and Lee?
I'm good, Jess. How are you, love?
Plodding on, Stu, like always. Lee, all good?
I'm good, yeah.
Don't look very well, Stu. He looks pasty, to be fair to him. Big up to Lee because he's not very well as well. I think Stu's on cusp as well. I think everybody's coming down with some. Here comes Scylla. Make sure you're behaving, Stu. Hiya, love.
Hiya.
She don't look-
She's the fourth.
Yeah, she don't look too good neither, to be honest with you. So let's get through chat and then we'll go through last week's leaderboard. I've actually moved, Stu. In right direction for the change.
Good.
I'm surprised I didn't home from school yet. Big up, Heidi. Hope you're doing well. Big up to Angels. Yeah, well. We've got Mini JSY as well, Jules. Absolutely. Sits next to Jules and lights a cigarette. Not wrong with that. Big up Arvinder. Football to start over. Football started last weekend, Arvinder. Oh, Man City have got Arsenal, haven't they, on Sunday? Leeds have got Cardiff. Who's Liverpool got this week? Is it Imp Wolves? What have Liverpool got?
Liverpool got Bournemouth.
Oh dear. Big up now. Port Vale have got Accrington this week.
Salve.
Big up to Daz as well. Big up to everybody locked in. Big up to Overlord. Hope you're doing well, Stacey, love. Inner appointment doing what? No, I don't want to know. Big up, Carol, love. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, just about. They had a bit of a bogey team for the pool. So without further ado, let's get through last week's results and rounds. Jammy's done very well as well this week. I will say that he's rocked up that board. So we will go to Super Brew. So Cat Laps is a new leader. Knocked Angels off the board. Jammy's moved up into second place. James has gone into third place. Cruisy's been pushed down 2 places into fourth. Blockbuster in fifth. Jules has gone down 5 places. Stacey's doing all right. 48 points. With Smithy just placed right underneath her. Couldn't make it up, could you, Stuart?
Nope.
Big up to John as well. He's doing all right. He's in top 10 with Eltel, Daniel Coys, Carl. I've moved up 8 places this week, Stu.
Good.
Not rubbing it in and out. Just saying. KDC in 14th, Rennie in 15th, Marcus in 16th. Arvinder's moved up 5 places to 17th. Ryan G, 18th. Harry's moved up 6 places, though. He's done all right. Alison, Carol, Danny Rumsey, Daz, Lee has gone up 3 places. Nye's moved up 3 places. Cole, you've gone up 2 places, Stu. It's a start. Lee Wizkid.
Remember,
Bulls.
I'm missing a week. I'm missing a week's score because I didn't lock them in.
Have you locked them in? No. Have you locked them in this week? Thank God for that. Oh dear. Oh dear. I think I've done all right this week, but whoever Catlap is rocking the league. And Carol is going to sack Tyler. So there we go, Stu. That's the roundup for this week. Top 5. Catlaps, Jammy, James, Cruzy, Blockbuster. So big up to these people. Come on, Jules, what you doing? Down 5 places. So let me just get my results up, Stu, for this week's matches. I'm a little bit worried. But we move. So without further ado, that leads us nicely on to tonight's game, which will be live on JSY as well with the ladies at Quadsweight. And it ain't that one, it's that one. Stoke City versus Hull City.
Well, Stoke City are in 10th place. Hull City are in 22nd place. Lee, what's your score prediction? 3-1 Stoke. I've gone 1-0. I think I've just gone 1-0. I think Hull might get a result tonight.
You're going all. What's
I've
their
gone a
form?
1-0.
Oh, 1 minute. Let me just move that across. Oh.
Draw, loss.
Stoke won. And they just sacked their manager, Stoke, as well. That Schumacher, Stu. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
He come from Plymouth, didn't he? And then he went to Stoke in January and they've already sacked him. Sorry, Nye, but unfortunately I've gone for a 2-1 win to Stoke City. Oh, 1 minute, Harry's coming in. Just give us a second. Hiya. Are you joining us for predictions this week or are you going straight on to FIFA?
I can't bloody join you because I'm not done them yet.
Haven't you done your predictions?
No.
Oh, did he? See what I mean, Stu, what I'm working with?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get them on laptop.
Are you going on FIFA now?
Yeah.
Did you get your gift card?
Yeah.
Can I have a kiss? It won't, you know, get
Oh,
him.
I don't like.
Yeah, well, and a kiss won't go missing. And I had to Stu and Lee. I had to.
I love Stu and Lee.
It's on. Grandma's got it downstairs for you. Don't spend it all at once, will you?
Can I give you my laptop so you can try to
I'll sort it out for you when I've come off stream. All right. Sorry about that, Stuart. Harry's happy. That's all we'll say. So yeah, I've gone sorry, Nia. 2-1 win to Stoke City. Let's see what chat are saying. Big up to Jammy. Hope you're doing well. You're doing very well, Jammy. Big up to you second. Well, no, you didn't need to say that. You could have just gone 4-0 Hull now. Big up, Ara. Love. Hope you're doing well. Make sure we're checking Ara's channel out. Big up to you. Right. Next game is Norwich City versus Watford. Carrow Road.
Norwich are in 15th on 5 points. Watford are in 5th on 10 points. Lee, what's your score?
3-0 Watford.
You go 3-0 Watford?
Yeah.
Stupidly, I've gone 2-1 Norwich.
And I've gone 2-1 Watford, Stu.
I can't change it because I've looked them all in.
Thing is, Watford have started really well. Where are they in league, Stu? Watford?
5th.
5th, yeah. They've started all right.
3 points off the top. Who were West Brom on 13 points.
And I'm going to go 2-1 win to Watford. I think they'll do really well. Big up to Marcus as well. Hope you're doing well, mate. That leads us nicely on to Queen's Park Rangers versus Millwall, live from Loftus Road.
QPR at 12th, Millwall at 18th. Lee, what have you gone for in this game?
3-0 QPR.
I've gone 1-0 QPR.
And I've gone 2-1 to Queen's Park Rangers. Played 5, won 1, lost 1, so 3 draws. Millwall, I like to see languishing down at bottom anyway, Stuart, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Big up, Carl. Yeah, me and all. Big up, Colin. Hope you're doing well. Angels is going. Watford 2, the Canaries 1. Colin and the Rats. Hope the Cats doing as well. And 1-1 draw for this game. That moves us on to, feisty. Sunderland versus Middlesbrough. Stadium alight.
Yeah, Sunderland is second on 12 points. Middlesbrough are 10th on 8 points. So, what score have you gone through this one, Lee?
3-0 Middlesbrough.
3-0 to Middlesbrough. I've gone 2-1 Sunderland.
I've gone 3-1 Sunderland. They lost last time out, didn't they, to Plymouth, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they pulled it back and then Plymouth scored in the last cricket game, didn't they?
Yeah. Sunderland looks forward to the record of this season, Stu. And I know Leeds have got them coming up very soon as well, aren't they, away from home? So that'll be interesting. But I'm going to go a 3-1 win to Sunderland. I might get one right. That moves us nicely on to Smithy's team. Bristol City versus Oxford United.
Bristol City are struggling in 17th. Oxford are flying high in 7th. Lee, what score have you gone for?
3-0 Oxford.
Big up, Lee. I've gone 2-1 Oxford.
I've gone 2-1 Oxford as well. Big up to Smithy. Yeah. 2-1 Oxford. Doing all right, Stu? Could be a Premiership next year. How bad would that be? Leeds don't go up and Oxford get promoted. Funnier things have happened.
Tells
Big
you
up
all
to
you need to
Oxford.
know about Leeds.
Mm,
If that
big up to
happens.
Oxford. Don't mind Oxford. Play some really nice football, so big up to Oxford. They're doing really well as well. As long as they stay up, I think Smithy would be happy. But if they got promotion as well, bonus. That leads us on to Burnley versus Portsmouth. Live from Turf Moor.
Right, well, Burnley are fourth and Portsmouth are right down in 23rd. What score have you gone for?
For all,
3-all.
yeah.
I've gone 2-1 Burnley.
I've gone 3-1 Burnley. I was impressed with them last week, Stu, actually, to be fair.
Yeah. They did what they needed to do. They call it the perfect away performance, don't they?
I agree. And to be honest with you, he got his tactics bang on the money. Next one, a bit of a for us all. Cardiff City versus Leeds United from the Cardiff City Stadium.
Cardiff City are rock bottom in 21st on 1 point. Leeds United are all the way down in 9th on 8 points. What score have you gone for Leeds?
3-0 Leeds.
Snap. I've gone 3-0 Leeds.
I've given them credit of getting a goal, but I've gone 3-1 Leeds. But my gut feeling says it'll be more than likely a 1-0 win to Leeds. And if we lose, well, it is what it is, isn't it? But I reckon if he loses tomorrow, they're going to sack him. Not Leeds manager, by the way, Bullet, who's at Cardiff.
Cardiff manager.
Yeah, I didn't mean Daniel Farker, just before anybody goes for me. Either way. So we're all going for the clean sweep. Go on, Stu.
If Leeds lose tomorrow, they'll be wanting Farker to get the bullet. Believe me.
Is it a must win tomorrow, Stu?
Oh yeah, of course it is. If you're serious about getting automatic promotions, yes, yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. You can't afford to go to a team where they're on 1 point after 5 games, and then expect to, if you get beat and then expect to be promoted. I don't think that's going to happen. I think I want away what we've done for the West Brom game and the Sheffield United game, because every other game we've predicted Sunderland to win, Burnley to win, Watford to win. So if they all win, they'll go further afield. The gap will get bigger. That's why I don't think we can afford to lose this game, because other teams are playing games. Teams where you'd expect Sunderland to get a result, West Brom to get a result, Burnley to get a result, Watford to get a result, Sheffield United to get a result, and then Leeds United don't get that result. You're 3 points further adrift than what you want at the start of weekly fixtures.
We've got Cardiff away, and then we've got Coventry, and then is it Norwich? Oh, is it Sunderland then Norwich? I think we've got.
Yeah, it's difficult running, Jess. We've got some difficult games coming up.
We have, and as we see overnight with Coventry, they took Tottenham near enough, to 90 minutes, and it took them extra time, to go through. And I think Coventry are a decent side, and I think we can't go there and think, oh, Cardiff are at bottom. Well, piss them, because I don't see Leeds doing that, and I'm sick of people going around, we should smash Cardiff 6-7-0. Why have we done that? We haven't done that for a long time, Stu.
The same got said when we played
Huddersfield
last season.
Yeah.
They were not sacking Russell Martin. If they'd have lost that game to Leeds, Russell Martin would have been sacked. But look what happened. The rest is history.
Exactly. And I think with Leeds this season, Stu, I don't know about you, but I haven't seen that consistency yet with Leeds. So it does worry me when we go play games, away from home. I mean, the pressure's off a little bit when you're away from home, but what did we do last season at Cardiff? What was the score? Was it 2-1 at Leeds last season? away from home.
I think Cardiff had a good start to the season, didn't they?
I see it.
Yeah,
Big up, Pablo.
yeah.
We'll beat them 3-0.
We beat them 3-0.
3-0. But that's when you had a different sort of squad dynamics to what we've got now.
Yeah. I still to this day don't think we're stronger than what we were last season. The new players are yet to impress me to say that they're going to make it at Leeds. There's still a lot of question marks just over this Leeds United squad, and you've got to question Farke's some substitutions. You have to. If you don't, there's something wrong.
I agree. No, I agree, Stuart. I think, look, we all know he's a stubborn manager with how he plays, with who he plays. But I do think with Solomon more than likely being out tomorrow with his back, it would be nice to see Lanzini start and see what kind of player we've got, because the pedigree of what we had last season to what we've got this season is totally different. I don't think we've got the best squad in the Championship by far.
No.
I think we've got a thin squad, if I'm honest, and you take a couple of players out of that and it is threadbare, to be quite honest. But I think we need to go there and put a performance on, because we have got Coventry the week after at home, which will be a tough game. It really will.
If we have 70% possession and only win 1-0, I'll be annoyed, because that tells me that Farke hasn't learnt anything from previous 4 games.
I agree. I mean, if you look probably from international break last season to now, it's samely in its due. It is.
Same formation, same style of football, same trying to do same things. But with lesser quality players to try and do what we did last season.
It's like you said just there, you made a good point on yours, is we've done it on cheap. And if it works out, it's fantastic. But if not, then whatever's left at Leeds next season will leave Leeds as well.
Yeah. If we don't go up this season, Jess, we're in this division for a few years to come. Honestly, we are.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree. We've got to go out there and put a performance on tomorrow. Big up, Kevin. Hope you're doing well, mate. Because if Leeds are sat where they're sat now, Stuart, Christmas, I don't know if Farke will still be in hot seat. I really don't.
Look, if we're 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, I'll give him up to October before end of October.
I mean, let's face it. If you were in press conference yesterday, how many people were saying Farke out? I mean, I hate that press conference chat. We should switch it off and not even have a chat to comment on, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It would make sense. But yeah, I'll go 3-1 win to Leeds, and I want to see a better performance. I really do. But, we'll back them all the way, as always. That moves us on nicely to Coventry City versus Swansea City, live from the Ricoh Arena.
Coventry City currently sits 14th. Swansea City currently sits. I will find them.
Big up, Carol. Big up, Rosie, as well, love. Yeah, we're all good. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well yourself as well.
What's going on, colleague?
A 3-0.
3-0. I've gone 2-1 Coventry.
I'm with you, Stuart. I've gone 2-1 Coventry. Thought they played very well against Tottenham the other day. Stuart played some really nice football. I've been impressed.
Absolutely.
And he's a good manager, Mark Robbins. Bit underrated.
Yeah.
Would you like it? Do you know, speaking hypothetically, Stuart, if he was to go, Farke, would Mark Robbins be a man that you'd think of bringing into Leeds United?
Well, he plays attacking football, Jess. I think that's what unfortunately that were Coventry's downfall. They kept coming to attack. They try to get another goal instead of just playing, kick it ball out for a throw-in and stuff like that. They kept coming. Did it? I thought they were going to get a goal and then play in defence, but they didn't. Yeah, look, we've got to remember, Jess. We can't attract these top class top flight managers. We can't. So if Robbins were available and if he wanted to come to Leeds, I wouldn't have any problems with him. But I do want Parker to succeed.
Me too. Here, listen. If he gets us up with that squad this season, he's done a fantastic job, Stu. But I just don't know if I'm 100% confident we'll go up this season. Stacey's on school run, David. Me and Stu and Lee do with this show. It's just something that we did last season. It's hard to get the ladies on Fruit Day because of school run and commitments and stuff. So I changed this up today. I moved it to 3 o'clock. Just I've got a bit of painting to do a bit later before I go live again. You in Cardiff? Big up to Kevin. So yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 with Coventry, and that moves us on to 2 teams that are struggling at the minute: Luton Town and Sheffield Wednesday. That'll be from Kenilworth Road.
19th Luton, 20th Sheffield Wednesday.
Check this
although-
channel out as well.
Although Luton did get a they did get a win last time out, did Luton. So Lee, what's your score prediction?
3-0, Luton.
You've gone 3-0 Luton.
Yeah.
I've gone 2-1 Luton.
And we used to have gone 2-1 Luton. I think it's been I'll be honest with you, Sheff Wednesday haven't looked same since they got pummeled by Sunderland. And Luton haven't lost that many players. I just don't know. It just ain't clicked yet for him. And I like the Hatters as well, I really do. Big up
They're
Wizkid.
Not a bad side. I like it. I like how they did it when they were at Premier League as well. They've looked after the future.
I don't think they'll go up this season. And Sheffield Wednesday are struggling a little bit under Danny Rowell at the minute. I think they scored it 94th minute last week, Barry Banham, and QPR went straight back up other end and scored it. 1-1. It finished, didn't it? Took 94 minutes to get a goal, and then we got 2 goals in a minute.
It's funny how football works, isn't it?
And you're not wrong there. That moves us on to Sheffield United versus Derby County, live from Bramall Lane.
Sheffield United currently sixth on 9 points. Derby 8th on 9 points. What's your score prediction for this one, Lee?
3-0, Sheffield United.
I've gone 2-1 Sheffield United.
I've gone 3-1 Sheffield United. Started well, I'm together on a point deduction as well.
Mm.
Where did Derby sit in league, Stu?
Derby are 8th.
8th?
Yeah. One place
Wow.
above Leeds.
Never.
Yeah, by 9th.
Oh, wow.
They're one place above us and 1 point above us, in front of us.
I thought they were down there at bottom. I won't lie. Oh, dear me, angels. Yeah, 3-1 Sheffield United. That moves us on to West Bromwich Albion versus Plymouth from the Hawthorns.
West Brom top of league, 13 points. Plymouth 16th on 5 points. What score have you gone for Lee?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Play the right side. Right. 3-0 Plymouth.
3-0 Plymouth. I've gone 2-1 West Brom.
I've gone 2-1 West Brom as well, Stu. Started well. I think they're unbeaten in 5, aren't they, West Brom? Do you know that's who? Would you know that's who they reckon will take over if Daniel Parker does depart late?
Who, Cobraham?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he got linked straight after Bielsa for job. Then he got linked straight after Jesse Marsh for job. Then he got linked straight after Big Sam Allardyce when after he got sacked. He gets linked all the time. It's a bit like the player. It's a bit like Ryan Kent, the player, always being linked to Leeds.
You know, you wouldn't want him then.
I don't know. Look, I'd love to have someone like Cobraham, but the problem is we get linked with him so much. It gets boring because 9 times out of 10, I'm thinking we're never going to get him. We're never going to get him. They say don't go back to a club you've been at. It's never the same.
But then don't you think there's been a lot of comparison this week with Daniel Farken and Belisa? Just drifting off course.
Unfairly for me, Jess. The difference is when Bielsa come forward, he had you on edge of your seat. You knew like you were going to get big chance creations in game, and you knew that we created that much. One of them are bound to go in with chances we created. Whereas at the moment, we're creating on average one big chance creation every half. That's it. That's the difference.
Do you not think we've lost a lot of that creativity with what we've lost, though, Stu?
Oh yeah, of course I do. Yeah, of course I do. Of course I do.
You know, hindsight's a funny thing, Stuart, but we should have brought another number 9 and 10 in.
I agree. I agree with you. I do.
And I'm not even going to get on to Bamford because I'm not going to break that same brush. Bamford, and they know this is very injury prone. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. The new Mateo Joseph, no disrespect to the lad, didn't play much football for Leeds last season. He didn't trust him. And then all of a sudden, to chuck him in deep end, Stu, and say, you're starting every game at Championship, you'll be our number 9 this season. For a 19, 20-year-old kid, that's a lot to weigh on them. Way heavy. And if Joseph goes down injured, right, because like he used that excuse with Archie Gray last season, I didn't want to play, and they ended up playing 52 games. And it ends up being catastrophic for Joseph, and we've got Bamford. Where's your attacking now, Sam, Stu? Who are you going with, Perot?
It's only the only option we've got, isn't it?
Yeah. And even Perot's not finding it his own thingy now, is he?
No. Look, Perot's, I know he got 12 goals last season or something. But even in that season, he just didn't look happy, Jess.
He don't look happy now, does he? Let's be honest.
No, he won't. No, he don't.
That's what we were saying, though, Kevin. We had this conversation yesterday, me and Stu, about Leeds' build-up play is too slow. And that just gives the defence the opportunity to realign their defence, and everybody's back.
But it's like what Parker said last season. Coaches have been trying for 30 years that would break down a low block. That's what he said in one of his press conferences. Us coaches have been trying for 30 years to break down a low block, and it's not easy. Otherwise, everyone would be doing it.
I know, but his tactics hasn't changed since he's come into Leeds, have they at all?
No.
It might be his undoing, Stu, Daniel Farker's stubbornness might actually be his what is it, that ungiving down at Leeds. Undoing even.
Yeah.
And last game of the week is Preston North End versus Blackburn Rovers.
Preston North End just are in what they are. Where are Preston North End? Right down bottom, are they're in 21st of Preston. Blackburn are currently third. What's your score prediction, Lee?
2-0 Blackburn.
I've gone 2-1 Blackburn. Jess?
2-1 Blackburn.
Right, so every team above us in the top 6 bracket, right, including Oxford, who's 7th, we've all said that they're going to get wins this week.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Sheffield United are on 9 points. They get a win. They go to 12. Leeds don't win their game. We go 4 points behind Sheffield United in 6th. We will go 8 points behind West Brom, who are at top of the table.
And that's only how many games in? 5, 6 games in?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The gap's going to get bigger and bigger if we aren't careful.
I mean, we did fantastically well to overturn what we turned in January, Stu, and go on that 12-match unbeaten streak.
I don't think we'll do it this season. I don't.
No, I don't. I agree with that too. See, Kevin thinks Cardiff are going to beat Leeds.
Do you know something, Kevin? It wouldn't shock me.
No, it won't
It
me.
wouldn't shock me. You know, I'd be disappointed with it, but it wouldn't shock me.
No. I wouldn't be chucking my toys out at Pram, Stu, if we did lose, put it that way, because I wouldn't be shocked at the minute, because unfortunate for Leeds at the minute, you don't know what team's going to turn up, Stu.
And I'm not saying that none of them are trying, because they are trying, but they're running into brick walls all the time, Jess, or they're giving all the way down.
I agree. Seems somewhat missing this season for me. I can't put my finger on it.
I agree. Now, look, I don't think it's some of it. Look, we're missing Somerville's goals, yes, but I don't think we're missing the greediness of Somerville. Remember, he won't pass to nobody, Jess. He took shots on where he had an easy, very easy just to lay it off to a teammate. But instead of doing that, he just used to shoot. And going towards back end of season, he were putting them wide all the time. It's like they run out of steam before we got to playoffs.
I think we run out of steam after international breaks, Joe. I just think there was nothing left. Norwich were an awful one, but let's be honest, Stu.
And if you remember, Jess, that international break, it was a qualifier. And Wales went out of it in penalty shootout. Dan James missed a penalty, what saw them go out of Euros. They didn't qualify for it. Ampadu, Rodon, and Dan James come back as different players from that moment on.
I mean, that is to be debated whether Ampadu should have been given captaincy. He hasn't looked the same player this season since he's had it on his arm. I won't lie. And I've had a lot of channels actually calling for Ampadu to be dropped and for Tanaka to come in place of Ampadu.
I've heard the same, but with Gruev.
I see. Have you heard opposite? Yeah.
But drop one of them. Now we know damn well Farker's not going to drop either one of them because he talks about what he spoke highly of Gruev every pass. You know, he won't drop his captain. So this is why I don't think these players we brought in were first team players. I think these were squad players to bolster the bench.
The starting 11's weaker, but the bench is a bit stronger. Whereas last season it was the reverse. The starting 11 was stronger and the bench were weaker. Where's Joffrey going to play this season, Stu? I don't think we're going to see Joffrey play at all now.
No.
He should have got a move when he could have done in January. It could be transfer window for me, Joffrey. Stu, I just don't think he's going to play much at all. I think Schmidt, unless Firpo gets injured, we won't see much of him. He kind of said it all in that press conference, Stu, when he said he's never played at top 5 European divisions, and he's more or less coming in to be back up to Firpo. You know, Rothwell, squad play. You can go on about his distribution, Stuart, and say he's never put a ball wrong. Well, it's not hard to when you're only playing 5 and 10 minutes, Stu.
Yeah, I agree. A player who's a bit had the mixed bag of results, well, performances, should I say, is Bogle.
I think he's brilliant going forward. I think defensively he's a bit questionable. Stu, he reminds me so much of Trent at Liverpool.
Alexander-Arnold, yeah, he does. He does.
Because, Stu, if you look at Solomon's slip, who would he cover in? Bogle. So, and Sheffield Wednesday were probably the best game I've seen Bogle play. Portsmouth
Yeah.
were shaky for him, Stu. That first game, that was shaky. But then people say, or channels say, it's best right back out there. I thought actually they were better.
Yeah, he's not. He's not. He's definitely not the best right back out there. Definitely not. Another player who's had a mixed performances just for me, Joe Rodon. He hasn't been the same Joe Rodon as what we had last season. He's nowhere near that Joe Rodon.
I agree.
You
I think
know?
Firpo's been very consistent since he's played. Stu, I don't think he's done bad. I think Strouk's been all right. Don't think Wilfred Nonnet was neither. Don't think he's set the championship on fire.
I said to you, we did this mini preview yesterday, and I said to Lee, Nanto's flattering to deceive at the moment. And now all these people who say that he's an Italian international. Yeah, he is. He was in first team. He was in first team, the full international, but now he's playing in under 23s. So he's dropped a level in the international circuit because they're seeing that his performances are matching up to what they expected from him. There were a big expectation for Willie Gnonto through Italian side. Roberto Mancini, he would want to give him that break, but there has been a massive drop off in Gnonto's performances. There's been a massive drop off. He's lucky to get 6 out of 10.
I agree. I think without his little trio there, especially Somerville and Rater,
Yeah,
it's another one now that you're putting a lot of weight on the shoulders to replace two players. Do you know what I'm saying, Stu?
well, he even admitted it, didn't he, in his press conference? Did Farker? It were another hard transfer window. It were, losing them quality players. It were a hard transfer window.
But when we said this, Stu, and we spoke about this straight after player final, I can remember me and you, we sat until about 8 o'clock. We had a really good conversation about it. And people were in chat saying, you're daft. Won't lose Archie, won't lose Somerville, we won't lose this. You don't know what you're talking about. I think we actually did know what we're talking about. And I'm so glad we just stick to discussing it on here.
Yeah.
You know.
But nobody's. No, I'm not saying anyone in chat now, but I'm not asking anyone.
No, we're not.
You were wrong. Sorry, I apologise. You were right after all. No one's ever apologized. You know what I mean?
No, but if it was certain content creators, Stuart, they would have done. But because, I'll be honest with you, Stu, I'll keep it clean because Lee sat there. If I had something else placed between my legs, they might listen to me a little bit more. But because I'm a woman, and you've got no chance, Stu. Won't listen to me.
And they won't listen to me because everyone knows me from the disabled team.
Exactly. Me and you have found a very good niche, sitting on here and talking about it with me, you and Lee. I enjoy it. I don't care. At least I can say I've not been on with anybody big. I've done it on my own. I've grown it on my channel. And I don't have favourites. Just saying. No. Just saying.
I'm saying with you. You know that. You know that.
And you know when we were talking about football yesterday, Stu, just to drift off course, his best mate's left football team now.
I say?
Yeah. He's just put it in group chat now.
So the one who won't get picked.
We had Harry and his best friend Tyler. Well, it's just come through. It's official now. His mum's took him out. And he said something yesterday, actually, before he went to training that Tyler wasn't leaving, but I didn't see anything in the parents' chat, so I didn't think of it. Yeah, he's gone. That'll kill Harry, that.
I don't Harry know yet.
Yeah, well, he said something yesterday, but he ain't. Yeah, I do know you're on about Kevin, and I have seen him on rounds. You're always my favourite, as long as you don't say I'm painted front room with toothbrush, Jammy. I'm off that round that I paid, by the way. I've seen him. I won't mind saying it. Richard Roth. I've seen him out there. I've seen him out vulgarity.
What's he back on scene again?
Yeah, always back out vulgarising. He was saying 200 to Cardiff when we were going on running certain other content creators' channels. I can't do with him. And that's why I want Leeds to get promoted. I told you, Kevin, I'm shameless. I don't care. Don't come in my channel, so I don't care. He's negative and he were nasty to Evie, so I don't care. It's bellend. But yeah, I think I'd say one thing though, Stu, if Leeds do lose tomorrow, the pressure's on. The pressure is on.
Oh yeah, yeah. If he loses tomorrow, just let's put it this way: the away fans can be sometimes a lot worse than the home fans. They'll make the feelings clean. When you start losing the away fans, you know you've got problems.
Yeah, that is true. No, that is true. Sure.
These are diehards who go away or up and down, traveling up and down country to watch them play. Once you start side, that's you practically. The thing with football fans is it's very hard to change someone's opinion about someone. If you've made up your mind about something, it's very hard to convince yourself that to change back, because nobody wants to admit that they were wrong. Nobody wants to admit that they got it wrong. That's why people don't like to, once they've made up their mind about you, that's it, you've done. They aren't willing to give you a second chance.
But don't you think also being a manager is all about learning, Stu?
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, of course it is. But it's all right. It's all right learning. It's all right. I think everyone's entitled to make mistakes, Jess. Right? I make loads. I make them on a daily basis. I make them on an hourly basis.
Well, I make them on a minutely basis. Don't worry, Stuart.
But it's all right making these mistakes, but you've got to be able to learn from them and make sure that the same mistakes don't happen again. Whereas with Leeds at this moment in time, the substitutions were too predictable. Our lineup's too predictable. Our formation's too predictable. The time it takes us to make a substitution, barring an injury, is too predictable. We're just too samely.
That's the thing, and it's easy to set up against because it's so predictable. I suppose, Stu, for me, he's got to utilise the squad that he's got. And I don't believe, for example, you've brought all these players in to sit on bench, Stu. You've got to integrate them at some point. We don't really know any of them, other than Solomon, who we know is Premier League quality. I'm struggling. We obviously know Rodon from last season. Cairns is never going to play for Leeds. Rothwell's going to be we know about him, but he hasn't really played a lot since he was at Blackburn Rovers.
No.
Lanzini went in Manchester United Academy. We know that. He's gone out to Spain and done all right. Schmidt, none of us had ever heard of. And Tanaka, I would like to see him play a bit more, Stu, because I think out of all of them, he's the one with the most potential, Tanaka.
Well, hopefully he'll get his chance tomorrow.
Yeah. And, me and Stu will be covering the game. It'll be dual streamed out on both channels. And we will speak about it at the end, and then I'll cross over and straight do Manchester United Crystal Palace game, and then we are doing the boxing tomorrow evening and a quiz on the boxing for anybody that's interested. But I'm going to wrap this one up because Jose does go live at 4 o'clock with his prediction show, so I'm going to wrap up. So I've got a little bit of painting to get done before I go live tonight. I will be back at 7:45 to do the Hull City versus Stoke City game with the ladies. Thank you so much to Stu and Lee for joining me. It's a lovely show. I do enjoy doing this one. It's nice to have a bit of a polished one. Sorry, Stacey. Keep it real, as they say, Stu. Yeah, I'm all right, Daz. Bit tired, but I'm all right. But we will be back tonight, so make sure you check us out for that. Me and Stu will be live tomorrow afternoon for the Leeds United game if you would like to join us for that. And we'll keep your eye on all other scores going round grounds as well. I'm going to leave Lee to do commentary tomorrow. Do you want to answer that one before we wrap up, Stu? No, I reckon she's polished.
Can't polish a turd, Naomi.
Exactly. Just because you've got affiliated on Twitch, big up to you for doing that, by the way. Don't mean that you're polished now. Got to stop falling asleep on stream first. We might get you. We might get you there. But yeah, big up to everybody that's joined us. Make sure you smash the likes on both channels. It helps Lee out massively. If you're new to Lee's channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's free to do and it helps his channel out massively. You know where you can find Stu as well over at Simply Stu. Make sure we're checking his channel out. Hit him up with a subscribe as well. He does his Lego and bits and pieces on there. I will be back, like I say, at 8:15. So make sure you're checking me out at 8:15. Big up to everybody watching on Twitter. Big up to everybody that's been locked in. Good luck with your predictions this week. We'll see you again next week for the predictions. And there's only one thing left to say. It's a goodbye from me.
Goodbye.
Say goodbye from everybody, guys. Take care. Look after yourselves.
And we'll see you all again soon. Peace out, people. Bye-bye.